Song of Memories is an extremely misleading visual novel even within the story's synopsis. The story follows a boy who is living in a world where a virus has spread and become a pandemic, but the main focus is on the 6 girls he grows close to. The art style, images, and design make it look like a typical school romance dating sim. It's easy to pass on this one just because it doesn't seem very interesting. The first half of the game is very lighthearted and generic. Your sickly childhood friend is coming out of the hospital and you help her acclimate to being in public again. When she moves in with you and your sister, you find a mysterious compact that contains AI from a virtual idol group named Dream for You. As the story goes, you're given the option of which character you want to spend time with. There are a couple pervy and fanservice-y scenes, but it's just a romance comedy, right? The global pandemic mentioned earlier briefly shows up as a one-time event, where you go to the park with your friends and come across a mutant creature resembling a tyrant from Resident Evil. You find out that Dream for You has singing abilities to attack and destroy the monster. This plot is pushed to the side while you build or don't build up your relationship with whoever you want. Towards the end of the first half, there's a checkpoint. You either get a neutral ending and the game ends with you going to a school festival and having a good time, or you continue on to the true story. Depending on choices you make and who you spend time with, one of the girls you know will get infected with the virus. It's at this point that chaos ensues as women become infected. It turns into a post-apocalyptic thriller similar to a zombie apocalypse scenario. As your town is destroyed and looted, you now fight for your survival along with your sister and childhood friend. This section is the most interesting story-wise, and you get to do some RPG turn battle rhythm game sections using Dream for You against the tyrant-like monsters. The happy, carefree days you left behind become a vague memory as you bunker down in your house and begin rationing food. There are multiple different decisions and endings to obtain in the game. There's one ending that is truly happy for everyone involved, and all the rest result in at least one main character dying. You will need to play through it many times to see everything, but luckily the game has a calendar chart that shows you what branches you need to unlock and makes it easier to speed through. The music is very good, and the character and monster designs are also very good. It's hard to dislike any of the girls since all of them grow on you the more time you spend with them. You might have trouble choosing a favorite once you get all of their individual endings. There are a few fan service scenes and the boobs jiggle a lot, but there's nothing explicit. No nudity here, just skimpy bathing suits and plenty of innuendo. The only issue I had with Song of Memories was the localization. Whoever translated and wrote the script had no idea what they were doing. There are multiple spelling and grammar errors, along with some characters having the wrong name pop up in their text box. It does pull you out of the experience, and it's frustrating to read, but the overall story made it worth it to me to complete it 100% and get the Platinum Trophy. The pandemic storyline has a lot of parallels to the current state of our real world, which is interesting because this game came out in 2018. I do think about the story a lot and compare it to what's happening now, and I also use the recipe in the game for a slice of bread with butter and sugar on it for my son. If you like Resident Evil, zombie apocalypse themes, and romance, this is a great game to play through.